Hi guys, welcome to Thai Football Update. Once again, we're still going strong with the M150 Cup held in Thailand, and we're on to the second round of matches now. Obviously, Japan and North Korea, where Japan completely trashed North Korea 4-0. But I don't want to really talk about that today because, that's another game. What I want to talk about today is Myanmar's game against Uzbekistan, and I feel that it was I don't know. I am from Thailand, and I do really wish to see my neighbors like Myanmar and Vietnam develop into better footballing countries. And I think I saw a little bit of that today. So I feel that for the past 2-3 years, it's been like a learning process for Myanmar. They have been doing really well in tournaments, mainly the AFF Suzuki Cup and the past two SEA Games. However, they still lack discipline, mainly tactically and mentally, in my opinion. Please don't get me wrong though. I'm not saying bad things about the Burmese team, but I feel upset. I don't know why, but maybe as upset as some Burmese fans today that the team gave away 2 goals, and not to mention the fact that they played against just 10 players of Uzbekistan. And to concede 2 really bad goals and 2 really late goals at the end of the game was really disappointing. And in my honest opinion, Myanmar is too good to be playing like this. I think they really are. First, let's look at the good things and the elements that I'm really happy and impressed with. In comparison to the first game, they played to their strong points when attacking. The Burmese players are not the strongest, but they're certainly really fast and really good on the ball. And that's exactly how they got their first chance. They did everything right here, except of course from scoring. But when I saw that he was clean through on goal and, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, I really thought that he would score. I remember this guy from the AFF Suzuki Cup semifinals, the second round that was played in Bangkok, where he rifled a shot towards the top corner, only to be rejected by the crossbar. And this was against the senior team of Thailand, so there's no doubt that he can already compete at a higher level given his very young age. But going back to the chance, he fluffed it. It was just a matter of concentrating, but the occasion got the better of him and the shot was just way too weak. Then again, almost the exact same play, but this time with a very different player running onto one goal. And just like before, I love the vision of the midfielder looking for the run and the ball cutting open the defense, and it was just great. And this time the captain, who I feel has been around for years, even though he's just 21 years old, I think, finally delivered. His run was perfect. The first touch just to go across the defender was excellent, and the finish was very, very smart. And it was a great goal for me because this is exactly what this team is good at. So they're playing to their strength always well, and the second goal was really well worked as well, in my opinion, even better. I love the way he turned after he got that short ball from the corner kick, and to put that second, low cross into the dangerous area was really, really good in my opinion. And this was a very smart goal. Myanmar knows that they're not going to beat the tall, strong Uzbek defenders and score. They're not going to head the ball in like Sergio Ramos. So they play again to their strength and use intelligence and movement to get a shot off. If only Uzbekistan could be more clinical and decisive with their corners like the Burmese, the game could have been very different. And I really lost count of how many times the Uzbeks went up for a corner, winning a header and getting a shot off, but never really testing the goalkeeper. It was shocking how wasteful they were with all those corners, but what was more worrying to me was the fact that Myanmar struggled to deal with them. And this brings me to what I'm really disappointed about with this Burmese team. They're similar to Liverpool at the moment in that they look really, really good attacking, but are so helpless in defense. The first goal they conceded in the 88th minute was basically the Uzbek forward cutting clean through on goal, as if there's no one to defend. And it's hard for me to understand how this could happen at this level, considering that Myanmar is winning by 2 goals and even has one more player on the field. The focus at this point should have been seeing the game off by being patient and organized, but for some reason almost the whole team switched off there. And this late goal finally woke them up again, and they had a meaningful run at the Uzbek goal, and again finished off the attack with a shot on target. And it was really frustrating because I don't know why, but they didn't really take care of the second ball either. I mean, the ball was cleared under panic from the Uzbek defense and fell to a Burmese player. At this point I really thought, alright, well done for reacting and positioning yourself in getting the second ball. But what happened then was this: they decided to take a shot from way out, and I'm just thinking, why do you need to do that? Just keep the ball on the ground. You have a few minutes to play, just keep the ball. You have more players than them, you have 1 goal more than them. Why take this very, very difficult chance to score? And this lack of discipline came back and got them as another evidence of the lack of mental awareness. I saw an Uzbek player taking out near the penalty area. Penalty or not, that's another story, but it's almost as if the Burmese team purposely invited the Uzbek to come back into the game. Whether it's a free kick or a penalty, it still shouldn't have happened. And of course, they scored the penalty and it ended 2-2, 1 point each. But this obviously is not good enough for Myanmar, as they now only have 1 point from 2 games and have a really, really small chance of playing another game in the tournament. Well, this was a very important lesson for the Burmese boys, I think. I admired them for the ways that they attacked and got shots off, but there's so much room for improvement with their discipline towards the end of the game. This is not the first time we have seen this from Myanmar. You only have to look back a few months ago in the semi-finals of the SEA Games, where the whole team switched off in the last minutes of that game against Thailand, and we scored in the 96th minute, and that sent us to the finals. It was exactly the same today. I really thought that game against Thailand taught them a lesson to be more focused, but it happened again, so I really don't know why. What do you think, the Burmese fans? What do you think about the game today? Do you think you deserve to win, or do you think it was a mistake by the referee? I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below. And thank you very much again for tuning in today, and we'll talk again very soon.